So I'm getting a lot of people that are asking me about tire pressures and tire wear, when to replace their tire, stuff like that. So it's a lot of really simple things, but I've also been riding for a long time and I know these patterns. I've seen them a lot. So this video is just going to be talking about wear patterns and tire pressures. So first thing we'll talk about is manufacturer specifications. Manufacturer specifications are made so that it optimizes fuel economy with tread patch, basically. So manufacturer specifications. This tire and the front tire are made specifically to be at a max pressure of 42 psi. The rear tire is supposed to be at 38 psi and the front tire is supposed to be at 36 psi. And I know you're wondering why. Rear tire is supposed to be at 38 psi because whenever you go under braking, all the weight goes to the front tire and it makes the rear tire very light. Therefore, you can maintain a higher pressure because there's not going to be that much weight on it. Front tire is supposed to be at a slightly lower psi because you got to think, as you're rolling, tires heat up. It's going to increase the pressure inside because the gas wants to expand from heat. And then you're also going to have the weight of you, your passenger, and possibly your passenger, but all the weight of the bike going towards the front tire. So all those factors increase the tire pressure greatly. So you want to reduce the tire pressure to account for expansion and higher pressures due to weight. So let's talk about underinflation. Underinflation is when you lessen the tire pressure below the manufacturer's specifications or below the weight requirement for the tire. So when it's underinflated, you have to look at the curvature of the tire. The tire is curved, it has a crown on top. The center of the tire is the highest point in the turn. So when it's underinflated and you're putting pressure down on top of the tire, this crown has to go somewhere. It can't stick out because the floor is pushing it in. So what happens is the crown gets pushed into the tire and the shoulders end up taking up the rest of the weight. So if you ride with underinflated tires, your tread patch here and here will deplete faster than the center or all the way on the shoulders. That is an easy indication of low tire pressure, and you'll see that all over the place if you pay attention to it. This will also decrease your miles per gallon. Now let's move over to high pressure. If your tires are set at a higher pressure than manufacturer specifications or whatever, you just have it just too high, way too high, what happens is your normal tread patch under perfect conditions is supposed to be roughly this size. When you increase the tire pressure, that's going to increase the curvature of this tire, making this curve sharper. It's going to go from like this to like this. It's going to increase it, making the center top crown of this tire skinnier. So when instead of having a tire patch like this, it's like this. It's really skinny. This is especially dangerous if you end up hitting water, because these grooves in here, the tread is actually made to dissipate water, and if you have such a small tread, you don't have that much contact. You have a higher chance of hydroplaning, you have a higher chance of spinning your tire out due to loss of grip, and you also have a higher chance of blowing out if something were to puncture your tire because of the pressure. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink. Okay, so next thing you need to know is when your tire's shot. We'll work on that next. So this is kind of like the cheater's way to finding out if your tires are going bad. So this is part of the tread of my rear tire. This is found on car tires, motorcycle tires, almost all tires. So if you look inside the tire tread, you'll see these little bumps. There's one here and there's one there. These are called wear bars or wear indicators. Pretty much as the tire wears down, this top surface of tread is going to wear down. It's going to continue to wear down until you reach these wear bars, where at that point you see how right here the wear bar is inside of this tread patch. As it wears down, it's going to become level to where it's going to be fully smooth across it, to where it's totally flush. At that point, you basically have the minimum amount of tread in order for this tire to work effectively, and then that is an indication that your tires need to be changed. This wear bars are on the center, they're also on the edge, and even slightly in the middle like this one is. So if any of these are worn at any point in the tire is shot. Simple as that. It's that easy. I don't pay attention to a whole lot else. There's cracking and stuff like that, and dry rot as well, but this is my main indicator. Pay attention to that and the DOT number, and that should be able to tell you if you need new tires. So it's not that bad. It's pretty simple. There's not a whole lot to it. And I know that tires, there's a lot of opinions. There's a lot of people talking about their own thoughts on it, stuff like that. I'm no genius. No one is. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. I'm interested to learn new things, so if I got anything wrong, or if there's any bit of information that you can supply, I'd definitely love to see what you have to say. Like, comment, subscribe, and like, for real, seriously, hit that like button. It's gonna help me out a lot. I'm serious. Like, right now, do it. Alright. I hope that I hear from you guys in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know if you know what, that is actually a good thing. I want to know what you guys think about getting a multimeter tutorial video from me. Multimeter, the little digital reader that tells you battery voltage and troubleshooting electrical stuff like that. I'm curious to know if anyone was actually interested in that, or if I would just bore the hell out of pretty much everybody. So if you want to see that, please let me know in the comments, and if I get enough people saying they want to see some videos on it, I'll definitely make one for you. I'll try to make it from beginners and work my way up. Alright, I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching. Cheers.